Okay, we're checking page 3. And I already gave you that free answer, didn't I? 24. So the major parts of the compromise of 1850. 1. So this one's worth 4 points. California was free. The new territories would be based on popular sovereignty. The slave trade was abolished in the District of Columbia. There was a stricter fugitive slave law. And Texas boundaries were reduced. So any 4 of those 5. Okay, 2 advantages for the North. Is this door shut?
Yeah.
That one shut?
No.
Wait, how many points was 24?
This one's not?
24 was 4 points.
It was 26 points.
And if you got one, like I forgot to do 25, so that minus 4 points.
No, you're out in the hallway.
No, Allison. It was 4 points because there was 4 possible answers.
Let me get a copy here.
Let's show Kiana's beautiful face.
No.
As you look right at the camera. Hi, Trace. Hi, Grace. No, I'm just kidding. Trace's on though, so.
Move it over.
This is what happens when
I'll move it.
Thank you.
Okay. Number 19 is worth 2. Or excuse me. We're on 25.
Yeah.
No, Jackson.
What happened to the sheet on this screen?
No, Jackson.
Uh-oh.
Without representation.
No,
taxation. Without representation.
No,
No taxation.
Okay, advantages. So 25. Is worth 8. Okay, 2 advantages for the North. You should put they had better supplies, they had more money, more railroads, they had a well-trained army, a well-trained navy, they had a bigger population, they had a strong central government. Okay, the advantages for the South is they had some good leaders, they knew the land, which means their supply lines were shorter. They were fighting a defensive war, which means they just had to keep the other enemy from taking their land and just hold out till they quit. And they had a good cavalry.
What's the last?
Okay, disadvantages for the North is that they didn't know the land. They had long supply lines. They had to take and hold the land. Disadvantages for the South is that they had fewer supplies. They were just a confederation, so the government was just aligned for themselves. Fewer railroads, fewer people, less money. Not a well-trained army and small or non-existent navy.
For the North disadvantages, could I put weak cavalry?
It wasn't necessarily weak, it just wasn't as strong as the others, so no.
Okay.
Number 26, 2 points for each, 1 for each blank. Taxation and representation. 27 is Lexington and Concord. Especially if you have Lexington, that's good enough.
I just put like the date.
Yeah, I did the date too.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh, it was supposed to be in parentheses, battle. Okay. So if you put the date, then it's April 19th, 1775.
Oh, so that'll be right?
Yeah,
Yay.
but you should know the battle,
Yeah.
okay? Number 28 is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or Independence Hall. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania would be the best answer. Number 29 is the Battle of Saratoga. Number 30 is the Battle of Yorktown. Number 31 is the War of 1812. Number 32 is the United States Constitution. So if you don't have US, it will be wrong. .33 is the Bill of Rights. 34 is Louisiana Purchase, or Louisiana Territory. 35 is nullification, or the doctrine of nullification. .36 is manifest destiny. 37 is the Mexican-American War. 38 is gold. You could say where that was discovered. Where was it? Anybody know? Besides California? Sutter's Mill in California. 39 is wagon train and Oregon. 40 is the Industrial Revolution. 41 is an abolitionist. 42 is popular sovereignty. 43 is Kansas. 44 is a Republican. 46 is Fort Sumter, or I would also accept Bull Run. Why would there be two answers to that?
Two battles.
Fort Sumter was just what?
An attack? Just like bombardment.
So they were just bombing the fort. There weren't really soldiers fighting each other. Bull Run, there were soldiers fighting each other. Number 46, to preserve the Union. Number 47 is the Anaconda Plan. If you said surround the South and squeeze them, that would be work right too. 48 is the Confederacy, or the Confederate States of America. 49 is the Shenandoah. 50 is secede. 51 is the Emancipation Proclamation. .52 is surrender, or Lee surrendered to Grant at Appomattox Courthouse.
I said surrender at Appomattox. Does that count?
That counts, but you should know the two major generals too.
What was 51 again?
Emancipation Proclamation.
That's enough.
Ella.
What was the disavowal?
disadvantages of the North is they're fighting an offensive war, which means they have to take and hold the land. Their supply lines are long. And they didn't know the land. And what was your other question? 36?
26.
Taxation and representation. Mikey.
30, 39.
30 is Yorktown. What was the second one?
31.
31 is the War of 1812. And the last one? 49 is the Shenandoah Valley. Ma- 39. Wagon Train, Oregon Trail. Maddie.
Or 46, is it okay if I said keeping US United?
Yes. The key dates, 1492 is when Columbus first landed in the West Indies. 1763 was the end of salutary neglect by England. (1776) is when the U.S. declared their independence. 1781 marked the final battle of the Revolutionary War. And 1861 is the start of the Civil War, and 1865 is the end of the Civil War. Maddie.
For 1763, is it okay if I said Britain's government changes?
No.
What was 1763?
The end of salutary neglect, or the end of Britain saying what? Who remembers what salutary neglect is? Britain says, you can do what you want, as long as what? We get our money. 1763, they said, you can't just do what you want. We're gonna make sure we get all our money. So it's basically, another way of saying it, it ends Britain's hands-off policy of the colonies to a hands-on policy. So you add them up, put the number you got wrong for each page at the bottom of your sheet.
Well, 1763 also from the French and Indian War.
It did end the French and Indian War, but you need to know that other part too. So I'll let that go, but you need to know that other part too. Mikey.
Oh, 35.
The doctrine of nullification. Allison.
You still, do I turn this in because I didn't have it yesterday, that I.
You can come up here and grade it, because I'm grading writers too.
How many possible answers was there for 25?
Eight.
And then for a question that's worth 2 points, if you get like one off, would that count as getting it wrong?
Counts one off. It's just in your total points that you add up. So then you add up all the number you got wrong. And subtract that from 100.
So like when you said add up from the first page too?
Yes, every page in, you look at the bottom. So you count, okay, miss 3 there, that's 6,
Okay.
4, that's 10, whatever, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Anybody need help grading, figuring it out? You all have a number?
Yeah.
Okay, Bella,
15 wrong.
Avery,
I got 4 wrong.
Lily,
I got, wait, are we just saying the 2 back pages or the whole packet?
the whole package.
9.
9. Allison,
8.
Lucy,
15.
Gianna,
7.
Andrew,
4.
Mikey,
4 wrong.
Clara,
5.
Maddie, 8. Emily,
What? Oh, 18,
Greta,
12,
Lewis,
26.
does everybody have the right answers now?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Does anybody have any questions on the review sheet?
Is that test on Friday? No, it's on Monday.
Our test would have been Thursday, but because we'll be at Mass, we won't have time to finish it all because there's 5 essays on it.
Whoa. And we can't use our notes?
I'm gonna be sick on Monday, so.
Wait, can we not use our notes? Or can we use our
For the
notes?
worksheets.
You cannot use your notes? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you usually use notes for tests?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Really? What tests do you usually use notes
Um,
for?
used it for our language arts test. Yeah.
And we use it for our Spanish tests.
Yeah.
And we use it for our
Math test.
test.
Religion.
Math
Yeah, you're the
test.
only teacher that
I'm the only teacher, huh?
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do. Let's make a deal.
Okay. I like deals.
I like deals a lot.
Deal about what?
The problem I do when I make these deals, I find out the students use those things as a crutch
Huh?
and think what? I don't need to study because I have what?
My
I have this section of notes.
No, I don't believe that.
and so they don't study, and so they do what on the test?
No,
Flunk it.
I'll study.
How many tests have we had?
1, 0. We had a quiz.
We haven't had any tests.
Oh.
Okay, right now you've doubled our daily point total.
Whoa.
Is that a good thing?
Well, for most of you, because you did well on this review. So you doubled. So we had 100 points daily average. Now we have 200 points daily average. So right now your only grade in social studies is your daily average and what? The one quiz we took.
Ooh, I did good on that quiz.
Okay? You add those two together, divide by 2, that's going to be what?
2. No.
1.
That's going to be your average right now.
Whoa.
What is my average?
Okay?
My average is not
So you
average.
could easily figure it out yourself by adding up all your daily points, divided by 200, then you know your daily average, and you look at your quiz score. You put those two together and divide by 2, that's going to be your average.
I divide by 200.
But now
Mine said 4.
we're going to have a test,
Oh no.
Right now.
which counts how much of your grade?
100.
No. 50%.
40% of your grade.
Really?
That's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
So it's
that's
kind of
a
like
lot.
saying, but since we haven't had any what?
Test.
What's the other category?
Homework.
Quizzes.
Crosswords.
Daily. Participation.
Projects.
We haven't had any projects yet. Since we haven't had any projects, that means all those other percentages get bumped up.
Yay.
Well, then it
So
can go
probably the easiest way to figure it is whatever you get on this test, count twice,
Oh no.
add it to your daily, add it to your quiz, and divide by 4, that's going to be your average.
Well, we like funked this test.
So this test is going to be disproportionately high.
So that
But
was
the reason I tell you that, okay, and the reason I'll talk to parents, because conferences will be right about the time, so I probably even won't have them graded.
Oh no.
Hello.
Thank gosh.
I know, right?
I do.
Oh no, I'm getting detention. Oh no, I did the same
Can-
again. I know, I've gotten this.
Mikey, you have your appointment.
Well, good luck about that.
So here's the deal I usually give on this test, since it's so much information.
Okay. Okay.
A 3x5 note card.
I always like jam-packed over there.
We did this last year.
Okay?
Oh,
You have a 3x5 note card. You can put anything you want on it.
On the front and the back.
On the front and the back.
Extra paper?
What if I did like 30 by 50? Would that work?
So, to get that, Chase and Grayson, 3x5, and Ben, if you're watching, 3x5, front and back.
3 feet.
But I don't want you to just what?
Take a picture and just put it on there.
Print it. Type it.
Yeah, it can't, it,
Can't be.
it has to be you doing it. Okay?
And it can't
Whether
be-
you typed it, you can type it, I don't care, as long as you did it. You're not gonna have somebody do it and then say, give me your copy,
Oh, sorry.
and make copies of
understand.
somebody else's.
Can't give you my copy
Okay.
anymore.
You don't have to do it. I've had students that didn't do that, and they got 100 on this test.
Well, they were probably like Avery.
They probably have like big
Okay.
brains.
Because what did they do?
Study.
They studied. They studied. Now, how would you study for this?
You can use this
Uh,
worksheet, you can use your notes, you can
Okay, we've only had, okay? We've only had an Explorers Colonies worksheet,
Yeah.
the Revolutionary War Battles worksheet,
Yeah.
Constitution worksheet,
Yeah.
Constitution quiz,
Mhm.
and this.
Whoa.
Okay? Now, as far as the Revolutionary Wars thing, I told you the only thing you need to know about the Revolutionary War is what?
When it started.
When it started, which is when?
1909.
18,
Oh, revolutionary.
1761.
1775 with which battle?
I was close. Lexington and Concord.
The Battle of Lexington and Concord. So, and then you need to know, when was the turning point?
The Gettysburg.
Saratoga.
Oh, Saratoga.
Saratoga. And then you need to know the end.
1860.
With Yorktown in 1781.
Oh, I was close.
I'm surprised I can answer one question.
No, I'm
Okay.
proud. I'm not surprised, I'm proud.
But all those questions were where?
In
Oh,
our
on
notes.
the paper.
All of them were on the review worksheet.
Oh.
Just copy everything on
Wait, were these during the?
In fact, I will tell you, if you know this review worksheet, you're going to do well on the test.
Yay! Wait, what?
I would only be putting things on my, if I took notes, this is how I would do it. I would study first, and the things that I keep seeming to forget all the time, I'd what?
Oh, that's smart.
I'd put those to jog my memory on the sheet. So if I forget a person's name all the time, I keep forgetting that person's name, then I put that on the sheet. If I keep forgetting a battle, I put that on the sheet.
That's smart.
But don't do this. Every year, I have 3 or 4 students do this. They confuse the Revolutionary War with the Civil War. Okay? The Revolutionary War was between England and the colonists.
And the
Okay?
Revolutionary
There's a
War.
lot of similarities. Okay? But don't get them confused. The Civil War was between the North and the South.
No, Emily, be quiet.
So a lot of times when I have them write essays about that, they got them mixed up. So they give me a whole essay about the Revolutionary War when they were really writing about the Civil War.
Ooh.
Or the opposite.
Don't be that person.
Emily, don't be that person.
Okay, we're gonna do quickest hand.
Wait.
Who has a locker by writer? Or who will put this in? Who will put this in?
Allison
writers?
does, Lily
Who's
does.
keeping track of writers' homework?
Allison. No, she's not. But no one is.
So you'll be responsible to make sure this gets to writer, so she can study? Or give it to her sister? So she can take it home?
Lily, that's a lot of pressure. Can you handle it?
I'm a failure.
Yeah, you are. But only to math. Everyone else thinks you're pretty nice, okay?
See, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't start just writing stuff on a note card. Why?
Because then you might remember all that stuff, and then you might not be able to.
Some
write
people
down.
had so much written on the note card when it took time for the test, they spent most of the test trying to do what?
Find it.
Find where it is on your note card. Instead of what? Instead of actually learning the information.
Ooh.
The note card is just to help you with a few things that you might have a hard time remembering.
Can you do like corrections or anything on this?
On the review, no, because we just gave you all the answers. Hopefully you wrote the corrections down. If you don't have the corrections on this worksheet, now's the time to be asking. Because this is what this is the main thing you could study off of. And then right now, we're gonna review. And whatever time we have on Thursday, we'll also review. So this is the first test where you have what? A whole week. A whole week to prepare. Okay?
And a whole weekend too. Well, yeah, I guess. Never mind. Don't just forget.
Raise your hand if you want to have an indicator.
Yes.
Quickie's hand.
Yes, sir.
Greta
1,
was
2,
in
3,
Quickie's
4,
hand.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
Ooh, is my name
How many
in
kids are in
there?
your class, Grandma?
19, but 5 of them I'm missing, so like 14.
15. Oh, 16.
This person gets to decide the indicator.
If it's me, then it's
Please give me, please. Oh, I think that's
Clara.
Lucy. Oh,
Claire, choose.
Clara. Clara. Go like this. So then it looks like you sneeze.
Claire off. It's your neck.
Okay. like this.
Yeah.
Anything,
Scratch,
just
yeah.
touching it, or just, I gotta scratch it?
You gotta pinch it as hard as you can.
So if I touch it, it's not itchy?
Yeah.
Oh, I got
No,
it.
that's way. Clara.
It's
So if I do
Clara.
this, it doesn't count, I gotta do this. Hands gotta move on the next.
Evil.
Or if I do this right here like this, what?
That
Okay.
sucks.
That doesn't count because I'm not touching my neck.
Wait.
You should have had a take your shoe off and throw it in the wall.
At you. Not the computer. I mean,
You
your
don't have
brain.
a shoes after two questions.
No, you should make him go like this.
Our shoes.
Until he actually has to sneeze though.
Now, the other good thing would be to do what right now?
Take notes.
Take notes, right?
That's what I'm doing.
Cook his hand.
I have this, and I'm gonna write on this because this thing is in the Don't ask me.
Why don't you get? That is on. They can hear you, Emily.
Good thing because they should know that I will probably.
Well, do you know where they live?
Yes, they do. 911.
No.
They live on 911 Street.
Yeah, they live on crime fighting 911 street.
No, it's her diary. No, it's not.
So if the 911
Okay, no taxation without representation was the colonists saying that they wanted representation where?
California.
Oh, dang it.
In Parliament, correct.
What?
I love Parliament.
Where's
It's my
Parliament?
favorite place on the planet.
Why was the main reason all these countries like Spain and Portugal and France, why did the main number one reason they came to the New World? Sorry, you guys didn't wait for that indicator.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Stupid.
What was the question again? There was
The Golden Witches.
Yes. Who was the first person given credit for going all the way around the world?
Columbus.
You can't use your notes.
Oh.
Columbus did
Bob.
I forget.
Curly Bob.
I just
Oh,
forgot.
I'm sorry that Lucy said my.
Then apologize.
I tell you now.
Woo.
I don't remember his name.
Well,
And I'm
that-
sorry.
Dang it, that's him.
Say sorry to
That
Bob.
Magdalene or whatever.
But you can't use your
Emily!
to answer these.
Oh.
Well, we can establish that.
Oh.
How many want to be able to use your worksheet to answer these questions?
Yes, definitely.
Raise your hand if you want to be able to.
Wait, but then it's not reviewing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay,
I'll use my pad.
so you get that point.
Yay.
What's his
Yeah.
first name though?
I don't know.
I got this.
Mr. L's rule is first and last names, right?
I don't know.
What's his first name?
Since no one knows, you get the point.
Yay.
Ferdinand Magellan.
Ferdinand. I like that name.
Emily, you just like it because he has a
Keeping the
pencil.
same number of slave states as free states is called what?
What?
Balance of power is right. Who is the guy that had the photographic memory that brought the Industrial Revolution?
James Madison.
Samuel who? Oh, so close. Lucy?
Samuel Slater.
Yes.
Oh,
Slater.
I didn't know how to pronounce
Slater.
it.
Wait, what was
Samuel
it?
Slater.
Oh, Samuel Slater.
Mm-hmm.
Who were the revolutionists that started the American Revolution? What were they called?
Sons of Liberty.
Yes.
Were you guys are finding me? I'm sorry.
I did access later.
How do you think that?
You
Which
remember-
branch of government interprets the laws?
What was it called, Jordan?
Ooh, Sons of Liberty.
No,
What'd you say?
Jewish one.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously? I thought it was a different one. I thought it was the male one.
Legislation.
Legislation. Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Who was the monarch that the colonists didn't like?
I'm sorry that they don't like butterflies.
Prince Henry? No?
I
Okay.
already said that.
King George II.
Oh, close.
I'm getting old.
Prince Henry?
Yeah. Yeah.
James Madison.
Was it King George the second?
King George
Yeah. King George III.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here, it says the
yeah.
second.
Oh, the a typo.
Oh my goodness!
Put another line there. If it says the second on there.
Oh yeah, it does.
No wonder why Google didn't help me with that one.
Wait, who? What people? Google?
Google actually helped. No,
Yeah, I said stuff all my answers.
There is no kindergarten.
What is the term
Yes,
given
there is.
to a person that doesn't want slavery?
Mine did.
Yeah. What is the term for making sure that one of the branches doesn't become too powerful?
I watched a movie about it where the people.
Emily,
What?
it's in this review. Oh, no liquidification.
No. It's not in your review. It's in your notes.
Oh.
Is it liberal?
No.
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 Oh, dang.
Federal?
No.
I just said that.
Yes.
I said liberal.
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances.
I don't have that like
seems like
that.
an
Which person is given credit as being called the great compromiser? Joey?
Wait. Henry something.
Lucy?
Henry Clay.
Yes.
I said that.
I know, but you didn't raise
Okay,
your
like,
hand before.
like, sounds weird.
What?
What's Joey said?
What was the biggest problem of people on the Oregon Trail?
Hey, no
Oh, you didn't wait
indicator.
for the indicator.
Oh my gosh. No.
I haven't been doing it very quick.
The type of animal they use to go or whatever. Food.
The crossing the river or whatever.
Fighting each other.
Oh my goodness.
That's called
I wanna
an
fight
internal
Emily.
dispute,
I wonder if I
remember?
get it.
I want to fight Emily.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!
The back after school.
Oh,
3 p.m.
2:30 because my mom.
Says you have to be home at 2:45.
And this shouldn't take.
Which of the European countries introduced the slave trade to?
I need to think of a European.
Europe.
Yeah, which of the European countries
That's
introduced
actually got
the
it.
slave trade to Europe?
Oh,
A country, not a continent.
Europe was a safe.
I was just joking. Oh, France.
Portugal is correct.
evil.
Who was the father of the Constitution?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I know this!
Too bad.
I'm a failure.
Oh, too bad. You raised it before.
I did?
Yes, you did.
Is everybody dead?
Who didn't raise it before? You're in.
Me.
Maddie, do you know the answer? Yes.
Maggie doesn't.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Wait, was it?
Thomas Jefferson.
You gotta be keeping track of your own points here.
Lewis, what did you
Okay.
say?
Thomas Jefferson.
Okay, you need to speak
It's always
louder.
been Thomas Jefferson. It'll always will be. No. I wonder. Oh, he did. I forgot.
Annabelle's got 9.
Is Thomas Jefferson still alive?
No. George Washington is though.
You know. Give him a finger.
Have your 1 point.
Emily, I said no more donuts.
This is so good.
Lily's writing away in her diary.
What?
I don't have.
I do. I have
What?
3.
One word. This will be a 5-pointer.
What?
5-pointer.
Ooh.
To the
It
world.
already started. Okay. What one word? I'll let everybody write this one. Everybody could get 5 points.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay? But it's only one word. Okay. What one word is the reason there are so many different Native American tribes?
Dang.
Yep, that's the word, Greta. That's the word.
Potato.
Ooh.
Hot.
Okay, I think I got it. Emily, your word potato just like
5, 4, 3,
Rice.
2,
rice.
1. Time.
Okay, what is it?
If you wrote environment,
I got Dakota.
give yourself 5 points.
I did marriage.
Anybody get it?
Nope, I did marriage.
What do you think you
I'm
got?
a failure.
Bella, what do you
What
I said
was
wrong.
used to help slaves escape to the north?
Oh, I know this. I know
Oh my
this.
gosh!
I was like,
It's your neck already.
You guys are the one that voted for the indicator, right?
Come on, just
Yeah.
do it. Just it's your neck.
I didn't really raise
Underground Railroad.
I had it.
Which were the people that
Greta.
would be behind that?
Ow!
Yes.
What did he say?
Abolitionists?
Oh. I already asked that question.
Well, I asked it again. Look at that.
Oh my goodness, how'd that happen?
Imagine that. Isn't that how you review and learn stuff?
No.
Is by repetition.
I don't know what that word means.
It means repeating something.
In fact, you could actually go home, look up the YouTube video today, and
On
what?
the red list.
Wait, there's a YouTube video?
Keep reviewing, couldn't you?
Sorry, I can't do
That
that.
sounds like a waste of my time.
I'll just watch King Tut music video the whole time.
What was the oh, this is another written one. Worth 5 points.
I'm gonna get it.
What, one
Another
word?
5-point written one. What was the economic policy that said the colonies exist to serve the mother country?
What's the
Ooh,
policy?
What was that term of the economic policy that the colonies exist to serve the mother country?
You know what? I'm just guessing.
I said English.
Without representation.
No, that's a what?
5,
It's on a different.
4,
Oh, then I got wrong.
2,
Got wrong.
1.
No taxation.
If you
without
wrote
representation.
mercantilism,
That's a big
I wrote
word.
manifest.
Give yourself
there,
5
Destiny.
points. Anybody get 5 points?
How do you spell mercantile?
What if I wrote no taxation without representation?
Wait, how do you
Does
spell
that
that? Merkin what? I don't know what,
What
you said.
was our first government called?
Ay.
It was
A government.
like something.
Article of what? Of Federation, so I can accept it.
Articles of Confederation.
Articles of Confederation.
Oh.
Confederation.
So smart. I know that one.
Okay, this is another written one. Everybody can score here.
5 points.
Write down as many weaknesses as you can. You get a point for each weakness you write down for the Articles of Confederation. These you can't look
Oh
up.
my gosh!
These you can't look up. Written ones you can't look up.
I don't
Weaknesses
know.
of the Articles of Confederation.
I've memorized these.
Oh, I know. It's
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Let's just say it.
3, 2, 1. Time.
I only got 3.
Okay, you can say they
I got
couldn't
3.
tax, they couldn't regulate trade, they couldn't draft an army,
Good.
they couldn't coin money,
Yes.
Good.
Don't have no
That's
money.
it.
there was no president,
Oh yeah.
there was no court system,
President. Oh.
they were weak allegiance of states.
Like,
Or the states had all the power.
Oh my gosh, Emily.
Give you a
Did
point
have
for
to
each
get
one of
that?
those.
I got 30.
What said that every 5 white or slaves equals 3 whites?
Oh my gosh.
3/5 compromise.
Wait,
Yes.
you
That's
didn't
a lie.
You didn't do it.
That's a
did.
lie.
That was rubbing your neck. That wasn't.
Yeah, because I rub my neck to itch it,
Sometimes it's best to itch like this, that way what?
so then you
You
don't
don't
get
cut
scarred.
yourself
Doesn't
because my
irritate.
fingers are sharp.
No, Allison just goes home and goes like this.
Which
I don't have ticks
European
like Gianna.
country did not explore
I don't have ticks like Gianna.
Did not.
in the New World?
Oh!
Just itch your neck.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
I
gonna
was
say
gonna
France.
say Spain.
I was gonna say France. They weren't interested. They're over this
Wait,
place.
Emily, did you get?
No, Andrew did.
Oh.
Okay, here's a 5-point question. Written.
Question easy.
Written 5-point question.
And she's writing in her diary.
What term would be the #1 reason for the Mexican-American War? What term would be the number one reason for the Mexican American War?
taxation without
Emily.
5, 4,
Allison. I'm writing down Allison.
No taxation.
I wrote down Allison.
No taxation.
time. Stop. If you
Oh,
wrote
Allison.
Manifest Destiny,
Yes,
give
you
yourself
are my
5 points.
destiny.
5 points for that one.
Dang it. I wrote population and Allison.
Yeah.
I have
We're gonna be at country club Emily
I
one
have
day, and
an
everyone will want to
army
live there because you get waffles. Free waffles.
And free.
Free
Making out
Free
pancakes.
Wi-Fi.
What was Abraham Lincoln's political party?
The Boston Tea
Everyone
Party.
wants except
Yeah.
you.
What was it?
All in my army.
Was it the Boston Tea Party?
I know they're
That's my idea.
No, but was Emily correct?
I don't know what to say.
But was
Why
it?
did the southern states secede when he was elected president?
Because he was against slavery.
Well, you gotta be more specific.
Because he was scary.
He was an abolitionist.
Don't give us the answer.
Abraham Lincoln.
No!
Because he was
I
Republican
thought it was
and
who
they
was
did like
president.
the properties or whatever it's called.
Can I say hi to the camera?
Anyone else?
Jim Johnson, no slavery.
Allison says hi.
Wait, never mind.
He was a Republican.
Oh.
No,
Quiet, I can't hear.
afraid to abolish slavery. It actually doesn't nice right?
Because the Republican Party's platform said we're going to stop the spread of slavery. You didn't say that.
I said they did like the platforms are for public.
Yeah, but you weren't specific enough.
Okay, back to the thingy I just got
Who
it.
were the monarchs who helped funded much exploration?
Ferdinand and Isabella.
Yes.
What? Good job.
What is the term? Well, this is another written one. You get a point for this one.
Yay!
What is the term of our country splitting into a north and a south?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
No taxation without representation.
Pie.
No taxation without
Four,
representation.
War.
3, 2,
Land.
1. Time. If you put sectionalism, give yourself a point.
That's naughty.
Look at Claire, look at my handwriting.
That's a naughty.
Oh, I also wrote pie.
No, it never ends. What kind of?
People on the far left
Poopberry.
and the far right on the line of political philosophy are called what?
Oops.
Radicals is correct.
That is a big word, and I don't understand that.
People on the right
Oh.
who don't
I
like to
broke
have
my
very
folder
much
for
change
this.
are called what?
Duh.
I broke my folder.
The potatoes. Huh? The potato army.
You didn't raise your hand?
They
No,
fight-
she didn't.
They fight for the freedom of not having, because they don't like to be cooked like French fries and stuff. But we love it. We're French fries.
Did you raise it before?
Conservative.
Conservative.
Oh, I was close.
I can't read my own handwriting.
That is really sad.
We have a government.
Not my desk was not good.
There's another 5 pointer. Written.
Oh, good
I like
A written 5-pointer?
We have a government in which power is shared between a government in Washington and the government of each state. What is the term for that?
Shared government.
Separation.
Shared
You can't look.
government.
Fi-
No
you can't look written
taxation.
ones up.
Representation.
I have it in my head.
5,
Oh, wow, so what's it in
4,
I'll
3,
tell you when you tell us.
2,
One.
1. If you wrote federalism, give yourself 5 points.
I wrote Confederacy. Does that count?
Yes, you did.
I wrote a Confederacy.
No, you have to write federalism.
Dang it.
No, Lucy gets 5 points. She said it.
What was the nickname of the South's plan, or excuse me, of the North's plan to win the Civil War?
Oh, dang it.
No, the one time I know the answer.
Just, it's your neck. one, so I wrote it. But I also French.
Why was there so much fighting in the Shenandoah Valley?
That's what it's called.
Wait, what?
Why was there so much fighting in the Shenandoah Valley?
To determine slavery for Kansas.
In Missouri,
Bloody
because the two capitals were only 90 miles away from each other.
Yes, because they trying to capture the two capitals, because they thought if you capture the capital, you win the war.
Wait,
No.
Shenandoah?
Shenandoah.
It's in your notes.
Shenandoah.
Excuse me. Shendoh.
It's in your notes.
No.
What caused Texas to go like from here to like that?
Blood.
More specific?
Wait, Lewis, what song were you singing?
Nope.
The Texas boundaries is.
Like what tune?
It's just somewhere that Texas.
Anyone?
Potato.
Yes. Compromise of 1850 is correct. Last question.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna win. It's gonna be at 100 points and I'll win it.
You should do that, because I have
List
5,000.
all the things that causes sectionalism in our country.
I have
List all the things that cause sectionalism in our country.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. So you could write slavery. You could write
I wrote that one in my head.
tariffs. You could write railroads.
Yes.
You could write economies.
Yes. You could write.
Anybody else have something else?
I had put skin color, but I don't think that counts.
So there's 4 possible points. Add up the total points. How many had at least one right? You didn't have at least one right. You?
Did he?
How many had 5?
Oh, wait, for points, how many?
4 points.
Oh.
6,
Allison, put your hands down.
7,
It's not up.
8,
Down.
9, 10, 15.
Actually?
How many did you have?
17.
How many did you have?
15.
I had 4,000.
So Andrew's our winner.
I
A bonus point.
I
Spin the
had
wheel.
15,500.
Bonus point, spin the wheel. What do you want, Andrew?